Tell you, I know I say it every week. Alex, Alex, everyone, thank Alex for helping me out every Monday morning on pre-market prep. Couldn't do it without her. Alex, will you make sure, I've said it for like 3 weeks, I remember to get that little intro sequence on this computer. But that being said, check out also, those of you, check out StocksToTrade Advisory. Best part of StocksToTrade Advisory is I can play intro music. And as I was getting ready today to take my Alpha Brain, Faith by Limp Bizkit came on. What an incredible song. By the way, drop your questions and tickers wherever that little balloon is, or in the chat, I should say. After this morning's webinar, at 8:45, your number one job is to listen to Faith by Limp Bizkit. I forgot what a great song that is. So anyway, drop your tickers and questions in chat, and let's get to work. Right off the bat, everyone, I mean, there should be no questions what my number one is, okay? If you're on the weekend watch, if you're on StocksToTrade Advisory, listen, here's the thing, my friends. I would hope that, like let's say you've been around for pre-market prep back when I did it every day. Remember, I am still live every day in StocksToTrade Advisory, 8:30. I would hope, like even if you were gone all last week, I would hope you'd come in this morning and be like, oh, gee, wonder what Tim's number one trade idea is this morning. Oh, maybe this trash bag, worthless, fake news Disney play that squeezed back-to-back days, traded ridiculous volume, insane float rotation, and then gapping up on a Monday morning. Anyway, what's Oracle say? When I need some time off from that emotion, takes a strong man, baby. 7, not surprised. All right. Yeah, Mike makes a good point. Thank you, Mike. It would not, so guys, as always, and thank you, Mike Williams. Remember, what's the rule? Buy in pre, sell in pre. And I could definitely see this being a 9 a.m. chat pump. So, as always, what's the rules? Okay, what's the rules? We know there's a high likelihood this will be the 9 a.m. chat pump. Not guaranteed, high likelihood. What do we try and do in trading? Okay, we try and recognize patterns, and we try and recognize probabilities. Okay, very high likelihood this becomes the 9 a.m. chat pump. So we got a couple others that he might take instead if he ain't been on the sauce all weekend. But so that being said, if you're trading pick right now, buy in pre, sell in pre. Watch for that 9 a.m. chat pump. Safe play for all of you that are new. Most of you are new. That's why you're here. 9:45 or later. Because remember, 9 out of 10 chat pumps fail at the open. Those that survive do what pick did on Friday. So, and thank you, Mike, for pointing that out. What do you think about MULN for an entry? Listen, if pick dies, MULN is the number one. And let's talk about this. Let's grab the whiteboard, and I might have to sneeze. I defeated the sneeze. Booyah. Where's my snipping tool? I might, wait. Maybe I think I defeated the sneeze. So, yeah, I did. It's gone. So, whole dollar, half dollars. This has been a number one or number two play for the last 3 weeks, basically. So what do we got this morning? We got resistance at a whole dollar, half dollar. So it's gapped up in pre, which shows us that shorts are still stuck. Because remember, I mean, we're all clear on MULN, right? Okay. We're all clear on this because, oh, did I screw something up? Oh, I did. Looks like I screwed something up. So, crap. Anyway, whoops, sorry. When I have technical issues, it takes me. So we would look at that 350 level as key, okay? Ideally, we get that week open. The point I was going to make with MULN is it, remember, this is not up because of the EV news, okay? This is a trashy company. This is a penny stock. This is the worst in the world, okay? Let's make sure we understand that. So that being said, week open, push back through 350. Don't dip by. And ideally, it just grinds sideways and doesn't break that 350 area. So, So the answer is dip and rip 350. Ideally, midday, late day. You guys know I say that. BBIG, back from the dead, nothing dies. Any news on BBIG, or is this just a squeeze? I don't see anything. I don't see any breaking news. Huh. Man, I tell you, just nothing dies. I would be careful with, so I'm going to say this. I don't see any news on BBIG. So I'd be very, very cautious. I would say afternoon. Here's what I'm going to say. Afternoons only, unless I miss something. I don't see anything in my platform. I don't see breaking news saying anything. So I'm going to assume this is just a no news short squeeze. So very dangerous to trade these early in the day. We want to see that lone survivor, okay? We want to make this stock prove itself, etc. So, so anyway, now, if I miss something, that's different, okay? So, pick MULN, dip and rip over 350, and then BBIG in play for sure, but be careful. Early, I see no news. So yeah, anyway, Alex, if you could let them know, and maybe you already did, looks like I screwed up the settings on live stream. So those of you on StocksToTrade Advisory, I apologize. I clicked the wrong setting, but if I stop now, it'll screw up the stream. So sorry about that. But that being said, for those of you on StocksToTrade Advisory, I will be there tomorrow, 8:30. I apologize. I'm a one-man show. I screw stuff up all the time. Just ask my wife. Ask my wife how much I screw stuff up. All the real oil and gas, I don't know. I mean, listen, I saw people trying to short Oxy last week. I mean, shorting ExxonMobil, Halliburton. They're slow movers, okay? You got to remember, these are big stocks, big market caps, slow movers, but Michelle and everyone. I mean, listen, swing trading's been tough lately, but if you're going to swing anything, swing Halliburton, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Occidental, all those real oil and gas. You got to have real expectations, 2% move. I mean, listen, a 2% gap for Halliburton is probably about as good as it gets. But I mean, listen, if it goes up 2% today, goes up 2% tomorrow, goes up 2% the next day, then, you got a nice little gain at the end of the week. FYI, HUSN is the chat pump du jour. So FYI, breaking news, HUSN is the chat du jour, and there is news. Let's take a look at the news. Freight app. I don't know. Hey, listen, it's a 2 million floater, and it's got news, and it's got a chat bump. Bread and butter, 945 dip and rip, okay? Or, as always, buy in pre, sell in pre. It's trash. I think the news is a joke, but hey, remember that is what the dip and rip pattern is designed for. Okay, so stay safe, my friends. It's not really a hot sector, so iffy news in my opinion. But the price action is there. Chat pump du jour. Be careful. All our rules. Buy in pre, sell in pre. 9 out of 10. But the one that survives runs midday, late day. Look at pick last week. I mean, if you want a good example of the second rule, just look at pick on Thursday and Friday. There's your answer. So, all right, my friends, I need to run. Again, check out Stocks to Trade Advisory, everyone. Live every day, 8:30 Eastern. And again, to those of you on Stocks to Trade Advisory, I did mess up this morning. I do apologize, but I am but a man. And I am but a mortal, and I screwed up my settings. So anyway, those of you on Stocks to Trade Advisory, see you tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. Sorry about the mess up, and have a great day, everyone. And then I just got to sit here in silence. Because another mistake I made was forgetting my music for the 4th week in a row. Man, I'm just failing everywhere.